representation of diverse sexuality is important, and interspecies fish sexuality is represented with the Deep and his squid partner, who show those other posers at the party what a super freak really is. The Deep is an analog for Aquaman, who has super strength and swimming speed, a body so dense he can survive the pressure of swimming in the darkest depths of the ocean, and has the ability to speak telepathically to fish and give them mental suggestions that will make them do his bidding. If Aquaman has sex with fish, is something often speculated on by fans. In the Harley Quinn cartoon, Aquaman is out about his sexuality and boasts of his conquests with sharks.
You're not my dad!
That is contrary to what she said. Ahoy!
However, the Jason Momoa Aquaman is closeted and denies the fish sex allegations. And who can blame him when he faces intense discrimination by anti-woke fish sexual phobes like Peacemaker?
Go fuck another fish, asshole!
I'm so fucking sick of that rumor.
It's not a rumor.
However, he is in love with Mira, who isn't technically a mermaid, but pretty much apes her look from The Little Mermaid. And mermaids are a gateway attraction type for people who later identify as ichthyophiles, more commonly known as fishsexuals.
You're my lovey baby Aquaman! You shuck my oysters so good!
Hey Myra, what's with all these turds floating around? We aren't even in bed.
Thankfully, the Submariner, the Marvel Universe's equivalent to Aquaman, isn't afraid to be a loud and proud fish sexual. In a notable issue of the X-Men, he makes love with the Queen of Tabula River, who is a river tapeworm. This bold move makes his fish sexuality canon. The Deep doesn't hook up with tapeworms. Octopus are more to his taste, which technically are not fish, but mollusks, cephalopoda. And it looks like the mollusks get a suction on his junk that is tighter than a human would be capable of. He begins to explore his sexuality by communicating telepathically while he is making love to a human. When this isn't enough, he starts introducing his mollusk girl, Ambrosius, to his human partners for 3 ways. The women go along with it begrudgingly at first, but he is the only one really satisfied. This grows beyond just sex, though, and eventually he is having a real relationship with Ambrosius. But when he starts cheating on her with Sister Sage, she does something. As a man with deep insecurities and little insight, he can't handle. She tells him the truth about how Sage is using and manipulating him and doesn't respect him. In a rage, he smashes her aquarium and lets her suffocate to death. This brings a tear to my eye, poor Ambrosius. Maybe someday there will be a Submariner storyline about a healthy fish sexual relationship, but we will never get one from someone as shallow as the Deep. Although mollusks are his preference, his sexuality expands to sea mammals. In one scene where he is attempting to save a dolphin, she comes on to him, but he's not that into her. How awkward the dolphin sex would be is not fully explored because he slams on the brakes, sending her hurtling to gruesome splatitude. He repeats this theme of killing those he wants to save when he attempts to save a lobster and ends up getting its head chopped in half. Homelander punishes him by forcing him to eat his friend Timothy, who cries for mercy while he is being eaten alive. Later, he endorses an underwater pipeline that ends up breaking and killing thousands of sea animals.
Jeremy? Jeremy? Can you hear me?
We know, Kevin. We know it was you.
In a golden moment of the show, he heroically stands atop a whale as he uses it to blockade the escaping boys, only for them to ram into the whale and erupt it into an avalanche of whale guts and gore. Then the boys muck around for a minute in a custom set of the whale's compartmentalized stomach that is similar to the set for Termite's urethra adventure. Inspired moments like this are what made the boys special. The Deep was such an inspired character that it was a shame time was wasted on him as a manosphere parody when they could have further explored the many quirks of the Aquaman mythos. What did happen was he was killed by a swarm of angry mollusks, which didn't make sense because his body is too invulnerable for him to be easily head-popped this way. The show should have dedicated a whole episode to his killing called The Hunt for the Deep and fully explored his colorful underwater world in a way that parodied The Little Mermaid and Aquaman movies. The plot could revolve around the boys taking a submarine to investigate cases of sea animals who had ingested Compound V and were attacking luxury yachts. You could throw in some fun stuff like sharks with lasers attached to their heads, like in the Austin Powers movies, and add some mermaiders. Mermaiders are mermaids who commit murder like in the Death Clock song, in case you don't know. Then when you combined the boys-style violence with Aquaman Disney magic, you would have the peak satire the show always strived for. You're a real peach for watching this video. I beg you pretty please with sugar on top to like, comment, and subscribe. Press the bell button for notifications. And don't forget to come and say hi to Miss Peppy and myself at JohnnyPissoff.com.